By now, you all know that Fort Liberty is once again Fort Bragg, but this time not named after that loser General Braxton Bragg, but after World War II paratrooper and Silver Star recipient Roland Bragg. All told, 9 bases were renamed from Confederates who lost to Americans like Sergeant William Henry Johnson, who fought for our flag. Just a reminder that General Bragg was fired from command and is generally viewed as one of the worst generals in the Civil War on either side. But anyways, Liberty was really never a popular name to begin with, but it was chosen at the behest of Patty Elliott, a Gold Star mother whose son, Specialist Daniel Elliott, was killed in Iraq in an IED blast in 2011. It broke the mold of Army posts mostly being named for individuals, but without direct ties to a soldier or a family, it was doomed to fail, or at least it wasn't going to last very long anyways. So when SecDef Hegseth made the announcement that it would be changed back to Bragg, but a different Bragg, it kind of made sense because this was the low-hanging fruit in their crusade against DEI or woke or whatever the outrage bait buzzword is these days, because now if you argue against the name change, you're essentially saying a Silver Star recipient isn't worthy. Honestly, it's kind of a smart move. But now the former Army officer and current Secretary of Defense is hinting that more names will be changed, with Fort Moore, formerly Benning, high on his list. Going after Fort Moore, named after General Hal Moore of We Were Soldiers fame, and his wife Julia, who were both buried on the post, seems like they're telling on themselves a little bit and that maybe this isn't about what they say it is. When the bases were renamed the first time, it caught a lot of criticism from people, saying that it cost a lot of money and it didn't do anything to improve the quality of life of soldiers living there, which is a valid criticism then, as it is now, even if it's made in bad faith. But now it seems that the same people who were complaining about the cost are now cheering that they're changing the names back. Wonder what changed. Removing a word like liberty and replacing it with a name is one thing, but the next changes, if they happen, will require removing the name of an American soldier who distinguished themselves and replacing it with the name of another American soldier who distinguished themselves but were mostly chosen because they had the same name as a Confederate. That just seems weird. It's like they're playing the I'm not touching you game while troops continue to wonder if any of the issues facing them will ever be addressed. All that being said, the memes have been on point, so at least there's that. Really looking forward to the comments on this one. To read this full story and more news from the military community, go ahead and check out taskandpurpose.com, and if you feel like it, you can also follow us here.